Small crowd today. I like it.
Sean, can you talk a little bit about just the bounce back that you guys had, the news you got Monday night with Nick Chubb being injured, and then coming back and having a bounce back game? Kevin Stefanski said earlier today that he knew Tuesday you guys were going to have a bounce back game. What was it about Tuesday that led you to have the performance you guys had today?
It was the energy of that team. The team that came in Tuesday, the team that came in Wednesday when we came in at team meeting, there was no sad faces. There were no complaints, no excuses. Everyone wanted to bounce back, and everyone wanted to respond. We knew that it was a long season, and this was our opportunity. So it was a shorter week for us, game plan-wise. And once we came in on Tuesday and Wednesday, we were locked in on the game plan, and we went out there and practiced and started training hard. So that was the biggest thing. And then Chubb was around this week too. So a lot of guys seen him in the training room, and there was, of course, a little sadness and disappointment on his face, but at the same time, he looked every single one of us in our eyes. And yesterday, I actually saw him, and he told me, he's like, "Go get it, because I need it," and not just for himself, but just for this team, this organization. So there was no doubt in mind that we were going to come out here and play good.
This was the second best completion rate game of your career. What did you have working today, and how can you carry that over going forward?
Just responding, just being able to take what the defense give us. Don't try to do too much. And last week was starting off. We didn't start off well. So of course, trying to press on and get that seven points back early on was not what we wanted to do. But we came in this week and we just took it one play at a time. And whatever I can do to get completions, and the completions is really good for not just myself, but for the O-line, for the receivers, and for Kevin, calling plays. So just trying to do that and just keep building on and learn from this tape.
How about, after the week that you had with just taking so much heat and so much criticism, and you did say that you do hear it and see it, was it kind of nice to come out and have this kind of sort of a rebound game and hear all the cheers and get this victory?
I mean, of course, it comes with, like I said before, it comes with the territory. But too much is given, much is required, and I've always lived by that, on and off the field. And being able to come out here, I knew the fans were going to come and support us. That's what the Cleveland Browns was. All the stuff that's online and outside noise. That stuff is minimal compared to what is really the foundation of this organization, for this city, for this town, and especially for this team. And it comes with it. Every week is different. It's ups and downs and flows of this business, and that's the NFL. And we just got to ride with it and take it as it comes. So, I can't be down too low. I can't be too high after this game. I got to be balanced, and I got to watch the tape. And once we come in tomorrow, we flush this W, and we got to get ready for Baltimore.
Sean, Kevin and some of the guys were talking about the toughness that you showed, especially after that shot to the neck. Did you think you were going to have to miss any time when you went to the sideline after that one?
I didn't know. I didn't even know I had to come off the field until the trainer told me. I was just going to get up. He caught me in the neck, and he just kind of lost my breath a little bit. So I was just kind of sitting there. But I was just mad because we missed the throw. I thought I missed the throw, but I didn't realize it was a PI too. So I was really kind of mad at myself that I overthrew him. But when I talked to Coop and saw the replay, he said, no, it was perfect. He just got DPI'd. So that's why I was kind of upset.
Some of the connection with you and Amari today. If you added those PIs, you'd have like 200 yards.
Yeah, I mean, Amari doing a heck of a job of just communicating. I think the biggest thing is just communicating sometimes if I don't see a certain route or see a certain guy, how he's playing, he's coming to the sideline, and I think you've seen it today. He sat beside me, and he was just talking to me. Hey, look, this is what I'm seeing. This is what they're doing. And I just trust him. He's a veteran guy. He's been around for a while. So, I just got to put the ball, placement in a place where he can make that play, and he's been doing a heck of a job doing it.
Is this a testament to the fact that this is a whole entire new offense? You and Kevin are getting to know each other, and that it's a work in progress, and you think it'll probably get better week by week, right?
Yeah, it's a work in progress throughout the whole season, and we're not the only ones that is dealing with it. Every team is dealing with it. Some teams are hitting at the right time, and some teams are still building on. But for us, as the Cleveland Browns, yeah, we just working through it, and we're finding our stride, and we got to keep doing it. We got to make adjustments because we lost a great player last week, and a lot of shoes to fill. But at the same time, we just got to keep keep rolling and keep going. Each week is going to be a different game plan because it's a different scheme and a different way they're going to try to challenge us.
Just talk about, filling the shoes to fill. What did you think of Jerome Ford's performance today and seeing this young kid really blossom in the role that he's in now for Nick being out, and especially last year learning from Nick and Kareem?
Yeah, it's amazing. And I think Kareem, his addition is even helping for Jerome. Last year, he was that third guy behind Kareem and Chubb. Now he's that first guy, was two, and then, got big shoes to fill. But I think Stump, Kareem, is being able to talk to him. Every time we come to the sideline, Kareem is just telling him, hey, your chances are coming. Take advantage of it. And just having that energy and everyone just see him blossom because he's very, very quiet, so you don't really know what he's thinking. Or what's going on, but he works hard, and he works hard at his craft, and he wants to be great. So it's exciting to see that.
How fired you up to see Myles Garrett out there dominating, getting 3.5 sacks and strips, and how much does that carry over to you when you get out there?
Oh, we feed off the defense. We feed off the defense. We feed off the special teams. And when Myles do that, he's the best player in the world, and we believe that, and we know that. We see it every day in practice, and we see it every day on Sunday. So, same thing with Myles. He same thing. Wanted to respond and show the world that he's the best guy in the world at that position. So it was awesome to see that, and it was a lot of excitement.
Going back to what Nick told you, how did you personally use it as motivation for this game?
You just feel that energy. I mean, he just looked me dead in my eyes and just, yeah, I need it, and go get it. And it was no smile, no joking. It was, a serious face because you can tell the depression, you can tell the sadness. He's got a long road ahead of him, but he's gonna come back stronger. But at the same time, he know that it's in me, it's in us. And as the leader of the team and as the leader of the offense, I got to take charge of that, and I got to fill some of those holes and voids that that with his position it comes with. So it was good to hear it and see it.
The chest bump with Kevin after the deep shot to Amari, was that just the play call, or what was behind that?
It was the play call, but Kevin was excited, and I thought he was going to jump with me, but he said that his Achilles and knees is not where it's supposed to be. And I was telling him I thought he played safety in college, so I thought you had some ups. But it was good. It was awesome. I kind of jumped up, and I looked at him, and he just stood there. So I just kind of controlled myself. But it was good to see that. Coop made a good decision on that play and that route. And, for my job is, never overthrow, a go ball like that. Give him a chance. And that's what I wanted to make sure to do. And it capitalized.
What happened on the spin throw behind to Elijah?
Yeah, it was actually a play that we worked on. Just try to get the defense to go to one side, and the D lineman try to break off, and then at the last second pitch it back. It just didn't go our way.
Work on
Something like that.
Did you feel more calm, more at ease this game than Monday?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me, personally, was just I control my emotions. And, Monday was a very emotional game. It was a very hostile environment. We don't like each other in Pittsburgh versus Cleveland. And I think, with this game, of course, they were talking over there on Tennessee, but, I just let everything just come to me. Don't try to press the issue. Don't try to force the issue. Just control my, my emotions, my energy, and really just channel that. Just cherish each and every moment, cherish each and every play, and just have fun doing it. This game is so hard. It's a blessing to be in the shoes that I'm in. It's a blessing to be on that field. So enjoy the moment. Don't get caught up in all the extra stuff, and just go out there, have fun, and execute.
Sean, you guys were having fun early on. You guys went kind of deep in the playbook on that first drive. Kevin said it was about getting some perimeter plays. Did that help you kind of settle in?
Yeah,
Playing that way?
most definitely. I think it helped me. I think it helped the whole offense. Just to be able to get guys running around, get guys kind of feel the game. You got to give them credit. They have a really good defense. They have a really, really great front. So we got to make sure we control that and move them side to side, getting them running and show them different looks at the same time before we actually show what we really want to do.
Sean, what changed from the first half to the second half for you? Do you feel like maybe you were pressing a little bit in the first half? You looked a lot more comfortable in the second half.
No, I wasn't pressing anything. I was just taking completions, getting the ball to the playmakers, and letting them operate.
Deshaun, does it get much better, more exciting for you to have the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson coming into town onto the lakefront on Sunday with you guys, coming off this nice victory, and how big is that for you?
It's very big. It's a divisional game. a very, very great team, and they got some great players, great staff, and they're going to come ready to play. So we got to make sure we're locked in and ready for that opportunity and that challenge.
Sean, Kevin said that he knew early in the week that you guys were going to bounce back from everything that happened Monday, including Nick. Did you get that sense, or did it take a while for you to feel truly like you guys were going to be ready today?
No, there was a question earlier that I'm pretty much going to rehearse that. On Tuesday and Wednesday, we knew that we were going to respond. No one came in with sad faces. No one came in with moping, making excuses, pointing the finger. We all accepted, the loss on Monday. We knew that we, offensively especially, but as a team, we knew that we made some mistakes. But at the same time, that's a part of the NFL. It's part of what you're going to do. You can't make excuses. You got to respond. And the whole week, each and every day, we took one day at a time. We knew it was a short week with the game plan, and we responded. And that's our mentality. That's our team. We got to be resilient, and then we got to put each other first, and we got to take care of each other. And we came together as a team today. Thank you.
My hair a mess. I saw my hair a mess. Because it's true. Damn.
I know it's only week 3, but did we get a little glimpse of what a fully formed version of this defense could look like?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good glimpse. And just got to keep on showing it. Like you said, it's week 3. And every week's a new week. We got to be consistent. We got to keep everybody on the field healthy. And we got to adjust and adapt to each team. Got to know the game plan and attack and execute just like we did.
It seems like every move you made today worked. How good does that feel when you know that you can go in your bag and do whatever you want?
It's funny you say that because I was just talking to JOK how, like, the moves I felt were really going to work didn't work. And then some of the moves I'm just like, the hell with, I'm just going to burn them off the edge. And those worked. I was like, sometimes you just got to keep on attacking.
So Euro step wasn't working?
I Euro step right into a chip and busted my nose. So I was like, all right, enough of the Euro step. We're just going to take things a little bit more simple.
I know you're not into individual performances, but where does this performance by you today rank in some of the games you've had here?
Again, like you said, I don't think about the individual performances. I think it's great. Able to make big plays for the team, and that's what it's all about. Putting them first and helping us get on that win column. And haven't thought about how this ranks up to any of the other games. Just happy to be on winning side of things. Happy to make my guys proud and make this coaching staff proud.
Miles, you guys knew you had to stop Derrick Henry. So what was the key to making that work as well as it did?
Catch him before he gets going. Make him stop his feet. Change angles. He gets his feet going in one direction. He's a locomotive. So just trying to get him a little bit off balance and make sure that he turns his shoulders to the sideline and goes east and west.
Miles, how great was it for you guys as a defense to see Deshaun and the offense rebounding on the other side of the ball and going out there and kind of feeding off what you guys were doing?
We knew they would. They're too dynamic on that side of the ball to not do so. And the offensive line is great. Skill players are great. We have so much talent on that side of the ball. It's just fun to watch, and it's just a matter of when. And they start off a little slow, and then they got things rolling, and they helped us out on defense.
Miles, it looked like you got some more one-on-one looks early, and you took advantage of them. Were you surprised that they tried to block you like that early?
They got to try do what they do. If that's not their offense, then got to do your own thing. But realized that that one-on-one, I was making some plays, getting some pressure, being disruptive, and they changed up a little bit, started max protecting and doing stuff like that. But you can't expect every offense to want to give one-on-ones. You can't expect every offense to go outside of themselves and start 6-man protecting, 7-man protecting, and chipping. So when they come, have to be able to make those plays and be ready.
Miles, you guys are 51-6 at home, outscoring your opponents. How good does it feel to really dominate at home and just hear the crowd just going crazy like that?
It feels great. not the crowd so involved into the game, so passionate, so excited, and you want to feed into that, and whether that's getting your guys, open, taking a pick for them, taking a double team or making a play yourself. You just want somebody to keep feeding that crowd and keep them rocking and rolling.
Miles, I know guys have talked about, like Jim saying he wants you to lead the league as a defense and swag and things like that, those intangibles. Like, why do you feel that difference that guys have really like bought into that, and what's allowed you guys to kind of buy into that as a group?
Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of guys with a lot of swagger. I mean, you've seen it, like the way Obo and Zeke walked in here. All those DBs, those guys, like, they feel that, they embody that. So someone who is going to like nurture that and bring that out of them, you couldn't ask for a better match. And he's really helped bring the most out of these guys, and he's going to continue to.
What did it feel like to wear the defensive big play chain, or whatever you guys are calling that, into the locker room at halftime?
Felt good. I wanted to force the ball out on that last one. I was reaching for it, but he bobbled it a little bit and kept it. But at the end of the day, got him off the field without any points, and that's what really feels good. As far as the chain, that's something that the D-line does. As far as each person has a link, and we're only as strong as the weakest link, and we got each other's back. And I had our back on that play.
Miles, can you take us through the sack to end the first half?
That was one of those where just got punched in the mouth on the tip, and so it was gonna turn and burn. And I saw sometimes the guys chipping sometimes at least for a route. So I'm not gonna change. Whether you hit me as hard as you can, that doesn't bother me. I'm gonna continue to rush the same way. And I think Obo was on my side, and he set a little bit more shallow to help with Obo. And I feel if anyone sets shallow with me, I'm taking off that, and I'm winning. So really, I'm just disappointed in myself that I didn't get the ball right there.
What was the mood going into the half when they didn't even get a field goal out of that?
Keep it going. That's the kind of momentum you need to take into half, knowing that you're up again. Keep making plays. We can do this all day.
Miles, what was the matchup that really kind of favored you guys, or how did you feel that the matchup favored you guys from top to bottom on the defensive side? What was it about that matchup?
I mean, I just don't think there's a mismatch on really anyone's end, any offense, because we have guys who are able to run and hit in every position. So these guys are uber talented, and always looking forward to the challenge, always ready to compete. And we look forward to seeing guys who want to be physical and want to play as hard, because that only rouses up more.
Miles, the Titans' only scoring drive was they had -9 yards the entire drive. What does that say about your guys' defense?
Like I said, have the opportunity to be special, but you got to keep on earning it. Keep on putting that on paper, doing it on the field, day in and day out. It doesn't just happen on Sundays. It happens throughout the week. How you prepare, how you work, day in and day out. How you take care of your body. Those things, those all equate to what happens on Sunday. And guys are really keyed in to getting the most out of each other.
Considering the huge change on offense with Nick going out, what did you think of Deshaun's day and the potential significance of it moving forward?
He's only getting better and better. He's only gaining more chemistry with his guys, and starting to adjust to the pace of the game again. The guy was out for a while, so he's got to take his time and get into his groove, and he's finding it. And it's just a perfect timing, because I think we're settling in our own way as well.
Did you feel the pressure that you guys are bringing up front, wearing on opponents as the games go on, like especially in the second half? Just looked like Tennessee was really getting tired of seeing you guys back there, and it just was wearing on them. Can you feel that as a player?
Yeah, when that momentum's going that way, especially up front, when you're punishing guys, you're making a long day for them, whether it's physically or you're just beating them with hands and finesse. Guys were just committed to continue attacking, And that really made the difference because, it just kept on wearing them down. And we were able to keep on getting consistent pressure, especially in the second half.
Miles, there were a couple plays where you had them backed up into the dog pound, and the tight ends kept shifting with you, and then they had to take the timeout. First of all, what did you think about that?
That's a first for me. I remember, a tight end following me, here with the Steelers last year, but never seen two guys follow me across the line. And I was going to keep on, messing around with them, seeing as they couldn't snap the ball like that. So I was just having a little bit of fun, and wherever they settled, I was going to go the other way. So we were just going to play in this cat and mouse game all day.
And I think the next play, you got the sack, but looked like they could have called a hold on you in the end zone. Did you think you got held, and would you prefer a safety or a sack?
I prefer the scoring play. Don't forget the sack. We get 2 points and the ball back. We'll take that any day. And it might have been a hold, it might not. I'm not worried about that. At the end of the day, I'm just happy we came away with the ball.
Did it feel like today was a day where you're going to have a game like that going into warm-ups?
I'm not even gonna lie. Today warming up, nothing was different. Honestly, my hands were bad. I was like, dang, my hands and run are not where they need to be. I was like offsides on playing while we were warming up over a D-line. I was like, but thing came to my head. I was like, Kobe dropped 81 and he didn't feel any different, so why should I?